Hello everyone and welcome to Heroes of the Storm. I'm your host, C-Gamer, and today we're going to be starting our foray into Heroes of the Storm. And we're going to start it with one of my favorite characters, one who I've been playing a lot of lately, the Banshee Queen herself, Sylvanas. Now, this is going to be a brand new series on the channel. There hasn't been a lot of stuff since the whole little Pokemon escapade, but unfortunately we had a bit of problems there. But I'll talk about this more when we're in-game, so up until, loading kicks in and everything, I'll see you guys after the jump. And here we go, everyone. We're on the Haunted Mines map. Okay, we're going to go top lane, and let's just go through the friendly teams. We've got Sylvanas, Zagara, Vala, Stitches, Tyrael, and we're up against Rhaegar, Tyrael, Diablo, Mafurian, and the Zebo. Interesting team comp there. Really loving that Zagara is going to stay in the same lane with me. Sylvanas and Zagara, one of the best duo comps. The amount of damage they can do to towers is just out of this world. I also need to change my mount. So yeah, before we were doing Pokemon on the channel, I'll be honest with you, it wasn't really me. I prefer Blizzard games. I prefer all other games. And I feel that, there's not as great of a reach for audience, right? And I want to do stuff that YouTube, will enjoy. So I decided on Heroes of the Storm. It's a great game. I love it. Blizzard has really knocked it out of the park. So yeah, this is a new thing. So I'm looking to play, I don't have every hero unlocked. Not yet anyways. Enemy Tyrael trying to engage on me. But come on, man, I ain't gonna let you do that. So yeah, it's something new that I definitely want to try, and I'd love any and all, feedback and whatever. I will warn you, I am not the best player in the world at Heroes of the Storm, or MOBAs in general. I'm just sort of mediocre at best. But yeah, I figure, you know what, let's just have some fun, let's relax for 20 minutes. 20 minutes a day. No harm, no foul. Rhaegar and Tyrael are keeping me away from those towers, and they're doing a very good job, because if me and Zagara got anywhere near those towers, oh, it's a bad day for them. I'm gonna have to go and drink from the sippy cup at the top. Also, thank you, Pally Time. So I actually really got into Hearthstone when I started watching Pally Time. He's one of, well, the best, in my opinion, Heroes of the Storm YouTubers out there. And yeah. So mines are open, but I'm kind of hesitant to go in. I'm letting them go in first. And I'm going to follow suit right behind. Down we go in the mines. Tyrael saw through my plan. And we're going to die. So one of the really great things about Sylvanas is she has an ability tied to her W, her Shadow Dagger, that'll actually heal. Oh, no! Oh, man. I could have, I was close on getting that. What Diablo skin is that? Jeez, I think it's a Master Skin Diablo right there. Yeah, well, I'm dead.
You have been slain.
But yeah, while I'm dead, I'll go through the abilities really quick. So Sylvanas has her 3 main abilities. She's got Withering Fire, which is her Q. It stores up to 5 shots on it. The way it works is essentially when you're close and in range of someone, you can just pop your Q as many times as you want, and you'll just hit them. Her W ability is Shadow Dagger. It'll transfer her passive onto anyone who gets targeted or hit by it. And her E ability is Haunting Wave, which sends out a wave of Banshees forward in a cone that you can actually hit the E button a second time and move forward, and so move to the location of those Banshees. Now, while our team is in the mines, we've got 60 skulls, so they don't really need me per se. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to split push bottom down as fast as I can, popping the Shadow Dagger out, which is going to release our passive. Now our passive is called Black Arrows, and what it does is, whenever a a creature or tower or structure is damaged by us, it will freeze for 1 second. So every second that stuff like Shadow Dagger or my main ability is ticking off, it'll freeze these things. So that makes Sylvanas a great character for sieging down enemy fortifications. Which is another reason why I said she's really good with Zagara, because Zagara can pretty much do the same thing. And as you can see, we essentially brought this minion wave through here unharmed.
Give the order.
So we're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to focus on the fort. And we got a 60 skull golem versus their 40 skull, which is not too bad. We're going to see what the enemy team wants to do here. Okay, so Tyrael's showing up. Makes me a little bit nervous. Shadow Dagger out on Tyrael. Level 7. So in just about a second here, we're going to get the ability... I'm getting out of here. I just know when I'm beat. In just about a second there, we're getting the ability to make our Shadow Dagger heal us, which is one of the greatest things Sylvanas has in her ability. Get into a really big minion wave, pop that W, and just watch yourself go up to full health. Oh, Diablo, you're way out of position, my friend. Way out of position there. So we're going north. I want to push with our golem, but I'd rather take down the enemy golem first. Black arrow out. As you'll notice, our passive doesn't work on golems and boss mobs, as well as dragon knights and other things. It's the one tiny downside to this, but you know, it works great for clearing minion waves. Their golem is down. Vala is pushing with ours. Gonna join her down bottom. Actually, I'm gonna push top. I'm gonna push top with the team. And this, if they don't act fast, could be a very decisive push for our team. Towers are down. I'm going to sneak in here and just hit that fort really quick. Popping out the Shadow Dagger. As you can see, the damage. There's 4 of us on here. Their fort is down. Enemy team is just over here, so we do want to be careful. They're waiting for us to engage, and I say we get away. Unless... Come on, okay, we got him. We got him. Diablo is right on us. He's engaged. We are too... Oh, body blocks all day. And we just got our heroic ability. I pick up Withering Fire because, unfortunately, Sylvanas' other ultimate just doesn't really do much for her. It's a bit of a shame, really. It's one of the worst ultimates I've seen. Now, if the enemy team doesn't do anything to me, I can just essentially sit here, heal up with my Shadow Dagger damage, and just take down their structures. Or we're gonna die horribly. And this is how we die horribly. Well, not too bad. We're top on siege damage. Nah. Usually I'm top on XP contribution too, but you know, not doing too bad. All things considered. We're almost 3 levels ahead of the enemy team, so that's really good. When they pop back in the mines, I'll do the same thing again, where I'll be sort of trying to split push and grab mercenary camps while they're doing that. I figured it'll just make the whole thing run just that much more smoothly. Actually, what I want to do right now is I want to get down and get that camp, because I figure by the time I get it... So one of the great things about Sylvanas is she's really, really good at taking on merc camps. Now you might be saying, hey Chris, you know, you're kind of avoiding a team fight and stuff. Well, while that is the truth, I'm just not a huge fan of unnecessary team fights. And as Sylvanas, I tend to be a bit too squishy for my own good. So I prefer to just, you know, if I can split push, I split push. Now our Stitches is dead, which is kind of a problem because he's a great initiator. But yeah, that one, they're dead. Just like that, that wave is cleared. So we're going to keep pushing as far as we can. You know, I do enjoy split pushing. Sylvanas is great for this. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to click that tower once, and that's it. Our minions will get through here like no problem. Now we got to get on that fort as fast as possible so our minions don't take any unnecessary damage. And again, it seems we're going to have the higher... Ooh, Diablo's Apocalypse ultimate going out. I wonder if we can get this down before Zebo spawns in 15 seconds. 10 seconds, I think we can do it. And it's down, perfect. And that's my cue to get out of here. Evasive fire, actually, I think we can just do a bit more. I might be getting a bit greedy, guys. There's Nazebo. Will he attack? And tower's down. That's all I wanted. Now I can safely escape. I was gonna get those bruisers, but I did a very bad thing there. I totally should not have run into the enemy team. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna get back here. I'm gonna pop B, head back to base. 64 to 36 Golem. Now what I think I want to do is I'm gonna actually go and get that camp.
Is upon us.
They don't need me up here. That Golem's pretty much dead. Our Golem is doing a whole lot of nothing. It's gonna bring down one tower, which I guess isn't that much of a waste. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna get the sight point here. No, take it, good. Now they are very close, so if they see me doing this, there's a very good chance they will engage, and they will get a free merc camp out of this. I've lost sight of the enemy team. I have a very good idea they're coming from down here.
I'm here.
Yep, and there's Tyrael. Zagara, come and help me. Zagara, come and help me.
My will is my own.
That's right, you stay away from my merc camp. Alright, that was actually really good. So I was afraid we were going to lose the merc camp there. But that's not the case. The enemy Tyrael pushing us away there. Now I do like to use that the Haunting Wave offensively as much as possible.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Withering Fire, I don't have the movement speed yet. There it is. Gotta love that extra bit of movement speed. It helps so much. Because we would have literally died to the Nazebo's to his zombie wall. We would have gotten caught inside, and then that was it. We're gonna help Tyrael grab this camp here. Whoa! Get out of the Apocalypse.
I'm here.
Great thing about Evasive Fire, Evasive Fire is actually the talent choice for Sylvanas. It makes you move that much faster. It can really help you get away. I'm gonna go and see if I can grab those bruisers now. Now this one might be a bit difficult because these guys are a bit tough. Okay.
Done.
Now the worst guy here is this mage. But once he's done, the rest are kind of straightforward. And that's it. Gonna get Cold Embrace. Gonna head back to base now. Quickly recall. And then split push that enemy core. I'm gonna push it from
Forward.
bottom. So the enemy's focused on our guys up here, right? Well, they're gonna probably go down into the mines now. Now see this minion wave? I can essentially tank it as Sylvanas and not have a care in the world. Simply from the extra overheals I get from my Shadow Dance. Just like that, we've mowed through them. Now, I'm unaware if the enemy team is still up here. I guess they felt a split push coming, so they did defend. Now, I help get our minions to the core, but I'm going to get out of here as fast as I can. Judgment's going to lock me down, and I'm going to get away, and then use my evasive fire for that movement speed. Come on, Zagara, help me, and thank you, Zagara.
May my aim be true. Do not test my patience.
And just like that, we're going to head back up here, grab this siege camp.
Of course.
We're going to help the siege camp push, and it could very easily be a good game right there, guys. Okay, the golems are pretty much equal,
Forward.
but I have a feeling if we can get a nice good top push going while they're focused on the bottom golem, we can do a lot of damage here.
I'm here.
Material again. Ruining my fun. Ooh, that hurt. See, now here's the fun part. We've got our golem rushing straight for their core, and we've got a mini-minion wave, so sort of splitting their focus for a little bit there. Now this golem, if it doesn't get killed fast enough, will put a pretty significant dent in the enemy team. Whereas theirs is barely pushing up against our fort. Looking at the stats, speed contribution, siege damage, we're doing a really good job this game. Now, they've broken through our fort, but, you know, part of me just wants to go grab that siege camp, because they don't really need me. How's our golem doing? See, like I said, that brought their core down to 30%.
The moment is upon us.
One really good minion wave, and they're done. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get the siege camp here. As we ding level 18. Shadow Digger out. As you can see, you can tank these waves like no tomorrow. It's just really easy. All the extra added healing. Okay. Rhaegar out of position. Ah, that apocalypse ruined me completely there. We definitely want to get out of here as fast as possible. As fast, but we're gonna die. Are we gonna die? Are we gonna? Yeah, we're dead. Ah, it was a bit close. It was a bit close. They got 4 of us there. Now, you know that amazing push we just did? Well, there's a chance that unless Tyrael... Well, they're on the other side of the map, but if Tyrael can... Nah, they all recalled. Well, that's good that they recalled. I'll explain why. Because, essentially, our whole team is dead. If they wanted, they could have just rushed our core, but their core is now down to 1% and it's done. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our first Heroes of the Storm match as Sylvanas.
Well done.
And it's a victory. So I think that's pretty great. Now, there is one thing I want to say. Not all matches are going to be victories. There's going to be a chance that a lot of them are going to be fails. Epic, epic, epic fails. But I want you to be there with me every step of the way as we continue. As you can see, I'm building up Sylvanas. I want that Sylvanas Master Skin. I really, really do. So, yeah, guys, it's been great. Thank you for joining. Like, comment, and subscribe. Leave any ideas you have. What next character would you like me to play? Until then, I've been C Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.